What's up, guys? Another episode of Agents of Nerds. We are here to recap episode 2 of Game of Thrones. As you all know, I am AJ. I'm here to take it down with my buddies right here.
What's up? It's Hans Diesel, baby. Welcome back.
Grandmaster Facts. Welcome back, everybody.
All right, so we open the show with Jaime on, I guess, quote-unquote trial, if you will, with Daenerys and basically every character watching. What did you guys think of that whole dynamic? Like, when, like, just all of it, just Brandon coming in out of left field saying something. I mean, the dynamic of the whole was just very, very somber through almost the whole thing.
I knew that trial was going to go quick because we already seen the footage of him being in the battle. So there wasn't no issue with him being executed or anything like that. I wasn't concerned about that. I just wanted them to get through the trial and everything like that. So that was cool.
Do you vouch for this man? Do you vouch for this? You're like, you're a one-handed Kingslayer. Y'all vouching for him? Yeah. Because we're going to have a one-handed dude out there swinging a sword.
It was definitely put on the forefront.
This is basically what Danny said.
When she said it, she's like, I don't see an army. I see one man with one hand.
I see one man.
With one hand.
With one hand.
One hand.
It's so sad, man.
But then his side joint stood up and vouched for him.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Side joint came in and saved the day.
Brick House. Too bad Tormund wasn't there. He had been upset because Brienne gave him the ultimate cosign you've ever seen in life out of a person. I mean, Tyrion tried to speak up for him, but got shooed away.
She shut him. She shut him down in the first 2 episodes quick.
Like I trust him just like you trusted your sister.
Like, man, you almost got my Unsullied stranded on an island, and you told me that your entire army was coming, and ain't none of that shit go down. It's like, dismiss you, sir. So Brienne had made the fact that she was going to, I guess, give vouch for Jaime, and would be happy enough to have him co-sign his own army. The biggest thing that actually came across was the fact that she didn't know that Jaime was the one that made the oath to Catelyn Stark in order to have Brienne cover for Sansa and Arya in order to keep them safe during this entire time. Right. That's what kind of sold him staying alive at that moment.
They sold it to Sansa that she didn't know that.
Pretty
her
much.
Mother said that, you know.
Yeah,
of course.
Yep.
So you could see, you saw Sansa turn, like, oh, I trust Brienne, so all right, he's in.
But Bran did drop some bars and stated
the things we do for love.
Things we do for love.
I thought that song was going to come on. The things we do for love.
I think
I saw his heart drop to his ass when he turned over and looked at Brandon because he thought he was going to keep going with that story.
Yeah, but you see it. But once he caught up with Bran, and Bran was like, "Look, man, if we off you, then
Yeah, what are we? I'm not gonna have her murder you. We
need every person we can get.
Yeah, and what was interesting that next scene, Tyrion literally pulls up a chair, and Bran was like, "Well, it's a long story," and Tyrion like has a sit down with him, but then it cuts to black as to
which we didn't know if anything got explained to Tyrion what Brandon was about because. I noticed too, just real quick from the last episode when Tyrion's talking to Sansa upstairs, up in the catwalk, wherever you want to call it, right? And Brandon gives him that fucking stare after Sansa walks away.
He gave him the you're a Targaryen too.
I don't know if he did. Maybe I think he's that's just my theory too. But at the same time, the Ravens were behind where Sansa and Tyrion were talking,
right?
And they think that Brandon walked in and listened to what they were talking about through the Ravens.
Because the theory is that Tyrion, of course, is one of the Mad King's descendants because he always had a thing for Tywin's wife.
And they say during a party at King's Landing, he did it. See you later.
Yeah.
He kills his mother during childbirth. And as we know in the books, he has 2 different color eyes, another Targaryen trait, and he's obsessed with the dragons. The dragons did not, as you know from season 6? He went down there and they did nothing to him.
No, they didn't do nothing.
They didn't do nothing to him.
Another ultimate reveal. Arya has taken herself down there to obtain her weapon from Gendry. And Gendry is getting some shit together. Let me tell you, this man has been mining day and night.
Yeah.
And he got everybody strapped and ready to goddamn go.
Yeah. Those wagons, when he's handing out the maxes, you just see weapons everywhere.
I guess in the sense, he doesn't really take Arya seriously. to the point where Arya got to show him exactly what she bout.
Yeah, and then took his weapon.
Took his weapon and started like chucking
chucking
all types of shit.
darts, Winterfell style. Like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
like-
show you what's up real quick.
They're like,
and,
yo, get my shit done,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
And walks out.
Yeah.
So then we get led to the fact that everybody's pretty much preparing. Because Tormund and the Lord Commander of the Night's
Tormund
Watch-
and Ed and Beric all show up.
So they all showed
By the way, that
up.
was hysterical when he was going to hug Ed. And
Yeah, Eddie
Tormund jumps out of left
interception.
field and
An
just
interception
bear,
hug.
and just bear hugs him.
So of course Ned Umber got shanked and turned into a goddamn
Which was the when he I don't know if anybody noticed this. His eyes opened up like 5 seconds before he screamed, and he was just staring at Tormund. And then all of a sudden, Umber's screaming on the wall.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, oh fuck me.
he straight up looked like one of those decorative clocks at my mom's house. But they
I want to get into the conversation with Dany and Sansa because
yeah.
Okay, yeah, we missed that.
Was,
Okay.
that's huge because it looked like they were on the verge of
Being besties.
like we're gonna start taking selfies
Making
together.
jokes about how John was short
And
and,
then-
shit.
and then Sansa gave her the I'm gonna let you know how this about to go down.
100%.
And she just saw the truth. She's like, no. What goes on after?
Right.
Yeah.
We're going to survive all this? What happens after?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
do we get to keep Winterfell?
Yeah, like they took Winterfell from us. We took it back.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
But I just, Sansa's just, in my opinion, with all of these people, just need to put a fucking sock in it.
Pretty
and
much.
deal with
Hey, look,
what the impending doom that is coming to them.
this is
And
why-
I don't think anybody gets it yet.
This is why I kn-
until when they see it, I think I'm gonna get there's gonna be a few to John like. I
Yeah.
didn't get it. I don't get it.
ultimately, in the words of Bran, we ain't got no time for
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
we have no time for this.
And her fucking-
we have to go.
From that first episode when he said that shit and her face dropped when he's like he has one of your dragons.
They already broke down the wall. We don't have time. We don't have
I
time.
mean-
that was the first time I seen him
Like
have some type
angry-
of raw
raw
emotion.
emotion.
Yeah.
We don't have time for this.
Yeah.
What you hugging him for?
And then that face down John gave him to, and in that first episode, he's like, "You're a man now." He goes, "Almost." And you're just
Almost,
like,
yeah.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah,
Like,
fucking dick. So,
Oh,
all right,
stop it with Bran.
all right. That's
he's not a dick.
We
Come
don't
on,
got,
man. He's trying to save everybody.
we don't got time. We don't got time. So, let's. All right. So, so they had their little cat fight, verbal cat fight. They looked like they was gonna merge, and they was like, "Nah, we want to keep the North." She's like, "Why would I give up the North?" Basically, I don't like you. And then Homeboy comes.
Thank
in.
God that Maester showed up because that was going to get ugly.
Yeah. Homeboy comes in and then
Cat fight.
Yeah.
Did we skip something?
Theon.
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why the
Oh.
Maester shows up.
yes.
Yeah.
So-
And then Theon comes in.
old ballless himself.
And I'll
Yeah.
tell you what.
The castrated one,
I'll tell you-
Theon Greyjoy, shows up. And Lord, did he bring tears to Sansa's
my
eyes.
To bring tears to me, you know what? I thank God I was watching it in a dark room with people because I cried too.
This is like-
Because I never really enjoyed Theon that much. But that was just
I mean, I
that
felt
that
for
hit.
him,
I
but-
felt
but
that.
Theon saved that woman from a
He
rapist.
did.
That man was crazy.
He did, but he also caused the reason
Oh,
why
yeah.
she was
Why
being-
she-
why
yeah.
she was
But
being-
well, note the fact
his-
in the war council, he basically tells Bran, he's like, "Look, I took this castle from
Yeah.
you,
Let me
and,
def-
let me-
and
let
I
me-
burnt like 3 children,
Yeah.
and I told them that they were you, but they weren't really you. But I will protect you.
Me and the Iron Border protect you now. Like, hey.
But them 3 barbecue kids, I'm sorry for that. I ain't mean to kill
And those are those
3
two.
kids.
And those are the 2 kids that they sent from the dude from the first season,
Right.
who asked for help with his sheep.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 orphans that Brandon actually sent to that house. So that's even Brandon's
I'm
fault
sorry,
too
but-
that they got burned.
I'm sorry I barbecued
Yeah.
them kids.
Yeah, man.
I'm here to help you, you know. And then
then-
we found out for the first time what the Night King's objective is through Bran. Basically
Oh,
saying
yeah,
that he's coming for me.
Yeah,
Because-
which I didn't think that was the case.
Because
I didn't think that was the case.
I didn't think that was the case.
Brandon's the Night King, so we all know that.
I'm not.
I don't care if you're not.
And
sold on it or
ultimately,
not. I don't care.
Ultimately,
I don't
the-
care if you're not
the
sold on it or not.
entire-
He's not the Night
and
King.
ultimately, the ending of this is because he's about to bring night onto the world, and the whole history of Westeros is in this boy's head.
Yeah.
And he
has
wants to
and he
kill
has
the
to
memory
kill
of
the memory of the
everyone.
entire 7
which
kingdoms.
he's apparently
Yeah.
said he's tried with other 3-eyed ravens before.
Right.
And the only reason that he couldn't do it was because he never touched a 3-eyed raven in their dream. He touched Brandon. He got through that fucking cave,
Right.
killed the
Yeah.
3-eyed raven. Then
Yeah, Brandon's not. He's not
we know that they. So what? So he's there. We're there talking. All right, let's lure him out into the werewoods.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
So
Sansa turns. We're gonna use you as bait.
Yeah.
It needs to happen. This is what we got to do.
And Theon is the one that's
where
going
he
to
dies.
protect him.
And that's where he
Oh,
dies.
Theon's dying.
He's gone.
I'm sorry to say that to you guys.
It's gonna happen.
Take note. You will see probably multiple deaths on the next episode.
I'd say
This is gonna be gruesome though.
His
he's
Grey
gonna-
Worm gave his
he's
last
gone.
kiss. He's gone
gone.
too.
See, now here, what?
Yeah, let's get the guys with no
Yeah.
balls. Let's get them out.
All
of
the
this.
all the
Yeah.
ballless
All the
guys
balls
go.
gotta
Because
go.
when if they did survive, what
are we gonna do?
What are these?
There's
what
no
are they
point.
going home?
Varys is next.
Yeah.
Yes. No.
Varys is
Get rid of
another.
He's another interesting character.
I have another totally
Yeah.
something about. Oh, dude, yeah. There's so many. I've read a theory that he's a fucking mermaid because he's everywhere. Every time he pops up somewhere so
true.
fast.
He did.
It's
he
true.
does be popping up, man. He gets around. He
But
gets around.
the audacity of Game of Thrones started to happen because with the impeding demise of everybody within Winterfell and probably ultimate death is arriving, Arya Stark decides to get her bone on for the first time in life,
which was
Gendry,
which was tough to some people, and some people loved it.
Man, that shit was fucking awkward.
It was weird.
I'm sorry.
It was weird.
And I had to turn away from the camera.
And for all of you who don't know and didn't read up on it, that was Macy Williams. That was no body double. That was her. And yeah, which
I was praying it was a body double.
She's 22 years old. So
she's old enough. Obviously,
So,
she's of
22.
age.
If you recall from the first episode, the first pilot episode of Game of Thrones, basically Robert Baratheon told Ned Stark that I have a son, you have a daughter. Let's join our houses.
and it didn't work out the right way.
Well, it just happened that day. I'm not sure if she gonna end up pregnant. Who knows what will happen, because she could end up ruining this entire fucking kingdom and have a baby in a belly. Who knows?
You see her shooting arrows. Remember, she's shooting the arrow, and that happens. Then they bone, and then, which is still, it's still like a
they had
laser into my head.
It was awkward too because she was sitting there. She's like, "How many women have you been with?"
And she's telling him, "I'm
And
not.
he's
You're
like,
not. How
he's
about
out there lying and like he don't know what.
I know the number.
Like he just.
Or
just out
about,
there
he's
lying.
just like, I ain't the red woman. Take
Lying on
your
this shit.
own damn pants off. I'm
Yeah.
not the red woman. Do your thing.
Yeah, like she was gangster. Well, she's gangster with everything.
So ultimately, with everybody in their lowest emotional state,
We
while
had-
the horn is going off,
we
a
had
conversation is had.
That's probably the most important
between
conversation
John
of the
and
whole
Danny.
show.
It might be the whole most important.
Which,
Probably the
conversation
season.
of the whole
Probably the
which
season.
John
Oh,
did.
show.
John did it in the slickest of fashions.
Yes.
Told her the entire fucking story.
Couldn't have
Did
been
not
any
just
nicer,
say
couldn't
I
have been
am
any
him.
nicer about
No.
it either. Too, like he was so humble and just like, listen, Lyanna had a kid with your brother Rhaegar, and Rhaegar, though he didn't rape her. They got married. They loved each other.
Because she brought that up. She
And
said,
brought-
say,
how bad
she
it
was
is.
like, he was
her.
such a nice guy.
And do we
Well,
remember
he
who
raped her?
Yep.
And he was like,
We remember who
No,
told
he
her.
did.
I remember Barristan telling her that story when they were walking about how Rhaegar used to love singing and going drinking and giving money to the poor and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then once she finds out and he goes, I love the way he put it when he said, and then she gave the baby to her brother Ned to raise as his bastard, not it's me, bitch.
Yeah.
And she
He tried,
gave she
he
gave
tried.
the
He
and she
tried
gave
in a
the
way.
slickest girlfriend comment you ever seen in life. She was like, "So you just gonna believe your best friend and your brother? That's who told you this?" And he like, "Yeah,
It's true, Danny. It's true.
yeah." And why is that? Because my brother is the three-eyed raven. He probably seen the entire history of Westeros. Been time traveling, knows everything that then happened before,
And
after,
Sam reads every goddamn book he ever gets his hands on.
Yeah.
about the entire
And we
history
keep
of
hearing
Westeros.
that about these
Every
books.
documents.
We keep hearing about these books constantly. The books he stole from the private part of the Citadel.
Yeah.
We haven't even heard about anything he's read
No.
yet. So
Yeah.
I feel like that still has to come into a play
Right.
at some point.
Yeah,
of
it will.
They're going to.
He has to find out how the first men survived the first
The
war.
first war. yeah.
Right. And that's important. So all right, so let's get into these predictions for the battle, man. Well, who's surviving, who's not?
Grey Worm's going down.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I could see.
was it?
Yeah, I'm with him on that.
Ed, the
Yeah.
commander of the Night's Watch, going down.
Ed, the commander.
down.
Yep. I say Theon. We all agree on that.
Theon's going down.
I'm a Brienne or Jamie. Damn. Not one or not both.
And
one or the
I
other.
see- I see-
is
Brienne
going to
Brienne
die
dies in Jamie's arms
or vice
from
versa.
saving him from a kill.
I
Because
got-
Jamie got to Jamie got to move on because Jamie has to see Cersei one more time.
I think
before the show ends.
I think you're right. I feel like it's Brienne, but I just feel like
he has after him leaving.
So
it has
the
to come back full
prophecy
circle.
can fully live out because well, the thing is, the way that the witch put it, the prophecy says
They're
that she's going
Valancourt.
to get killed either by your little brother or your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's Tyrion or
gonna,
Jaime.
They're
that's
all
gonna
gonna they're gonna see her one more
Yeah.
time. Because she already put the hit. She put the hit out to have them crossbowed.
Yeah.
And that's not gonna happen. So what's gonna happen is
You don't think you don't think Brian going to show up?
it's not. Well, I'm not saying he's not gonna show up. It's not gonna happen because he spent time with each Jaime and Tyrion.
Remember what Braun
and
owed-
he's gonna go off. He's gonna go away from his own.
You think he'll be
his
the
own
one to
code,
kill Cersei?
His own code.
Yeah, but his- but see,
Ooh, I
his-
didn't
You think
see-
he
I
might
didn't
be the
even
one to
say
kill
that.
Cersei?
Who?
Bronn.
Now, here's my thing. Like he said before about, remember what Braun always says to them? Whoever pays me the most money is what is.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's a merc.
He's a merc.
But I think
Exactly.
he's going to get away from that. He's going to get away from his own code because he's like, nah, I'm not going to take out Jaime and I'm not going to take out Tyrion, and it's going to change the whole dynamic of. I'm just trying to tell you.
You want to
That's
hear?
what I- that's
you
what I
want to
think.
hear to find my? This is what we've talked about the song.
Yeah.
The song that Podrick sings, Jenny's song, is referring to Aegon and Sir Duncan, who die in Summerhall in the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Now we all know that Sir Duncan is a relative of Brienne.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
He's of-
sticking.
he's of Tarth.
He's of Tarth. I am sticking with that fact of that represents Brienne and Dany
Okay,
of Aegon and
that's good.
Duncan, and they both die. I don't know if Dany
Alright.
necessarily dies in this episode.
So-
I have a feeling she's going to get severely hurt.
So
in this
ultimately, we're going to get a battle that's going to drag on for about an hour and a half. I feel as though we're going to push forward, and then that dragon battle is going to have to happen.
episode. In the same in this
Not
episode.
in the same episode. It's going to
dragon battle.
It's going to
We get
push
a cliff-
forward.
we get a cliffhanger,
We'll
and then we get a dragon
the
battle.
dance of dragons, if you will, is what
like
they'll call
literally,
it. Yeah,
like it's going to be the Viserion, Rhaegal, and Drogon bowl.
Okay, I like that.
So if you know
like
from
a handicap match.
a handicap,
Yeah,
match,
but
yes.
a handicap match and the fact of that those two real dragons are fucked because that dragon is way faster and way stronger than both of them.
Yeah.
Even though if you were to conjure up the names, you remember what Khal Drogo did to Viserion and dropped that gold on his head.
Yeah.
It was like, I thought you was a guy.
Yeah. Now we'll see though in the
crown
fact of
for a king.
I had this odd feeling that when that happens, that Drogon's going to get it, and that Jon's going to fly down and burn him before the Night King can turn
Okay.
Drogon into another white
Alright.
dragon.
Okay. Well, there it is. That's our predictions for the next episode.
Yeah, season's gonna be over before you know it. There's only 4 episodes pretty much left.
After this week, it's bad.
Yeah.
That's it.
So we got these first 2 episodes, which were only an hour apiece, but we're gonna get the next 4 episodes for an
Feature
hour
length.
and a half.
Feature length. 4 movies.
Feature lengths. 4 slapstick comedies.
That's right.
An hour and a half apiece. So look out for that, and definitely, once again, check us out, Agents of Nerds, every week here on YouTube. All right.
Yeah.
Subscribe, like, comment, share, the whole nine.
We want to hear your predictions. We want to hear your theories. We want to hear
Who do
everything
you
have
think
to
is
say.
going to die in episode 3?
So comment in the comment section. We'll get back to you. Let's get the conversation going. We want to hear from you guys.
We want to hear from you guys.
Like,
Everything. And
comment, and subscribe to the Party Nerds YouTube channel. And we will catch you very soon with more Agents of Nerds.
Vala Margulis.
Signing off.